glad we come down off of an amazing weekend, boy.
Oh, right?
Oh, man.
Chair.
I gotta remember take not this week, but I remember take my jacket next week because I'm the commissioner. Boy, I'll do anything to get to wear a jacket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of which, we got it.
Of course, it ain't no. Of course, it ain't got matches I make up. They're just gonna do what they want. So anyway, it ain't quite Christmas edition yet, Bullet,
No,
but it's coming.
It's coming, and it is. I believe this is 49.
49, Bullet. Very, very special moment here. Okay.
Yes.
Because we're gonna do we'll do 50 right around Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
Thanksgiving week.
That's right.
Very good, Bullet.
Over the holidays, we
I got a good compliment on our clothes last week from somebody too. I thought that was
our
really
clothes.
Good. I know. I said, brother, you got a problem. You like our clothes, brother? What kind of
Yeah, you like our clothes?
What kind of life? Very George South. Like the big ball. Somebody pulled it off.
Yeah, it's just like Joe Pesci from Home Alone.
Oh, I love that movie. What a I love that Chris. When he shot the guy. The kid shot him in the head with a BB gun bullet right there through the little dog hole was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. But anyway, I laugh still to this day. Okay.
All right. Ready to get serious?
Yes,
we're getting serious a lot faster.
We're getting serious, but we got a lot today.
Yeah, we're knocking through these episodes. All right, here we go.
Can't wait to get to 50. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Yes.
You hear the claps. You know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Boy, unbelievable. That is the only word that I can come up with to describe Sonny and Cher reunion tour, Rome, Georgia. What a great time. Boy, right off the bat, I love when Vince goes, okay?
Yes.
When we take Vince with us, man, Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle eats real good. That's all I'm saying, buddy. So please, somebody else invite us again anywhere. It don't matter, so we can bring Vince. But anyway, great weekend, Bullet in Rome, Georgia. Just got to see a lot of old friends. Me and you together is always an exciting time for everybody. Met a lot of fans of the second greatest book ever written. Came up to us, Bullet. I want to thank everybody personally for the case of books that I was able to sell. I really, folks, I was very humbled by that people came up and bought the book. A lot of them didn't have a choice, but anyway, they bought the book. Everybody was in a good mood, and for me personally, getting to been able to see Scott Hall and X-Pac after it's been so long since I've seen them, and Bullet, you know this. A lot of people will not understand this, but there's still a few guys that there's that special friendship, Bullet. You know that when you see them, I think of when we saw Pat Tanaka a few months ago, and
just drop everything.
Drop everything, man. Just go right to them, and it is like family, and that's how it was with X-Pac and Scott Hall. Just being able to see them again. He introduced me, of course, to his son Cody. We got to see him work, but it was just a great time. Tremendous crowd. Of course, got to see the Nature Boy. Do his thing. But
and
anyway,
the other Nature Boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's about 8 Nature Boys. It's like the Batmobile. Everybody's got a Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that. But just a great time, as you know, Bullet. Got to meet a lot of people, see a lot of old friends, and was very excited to be part of that. And we hope to be right back there next year.
Yes, it's coming back, and you know I'll say this real too about the Fan Fest there in Rome, Georgia. I was a little surprised we ran into a few fans of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. Yes. Ben, who got the autographed book online, and then there's a couple other people that follow Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle and $5 Wrestling. But you've probably seen this a lot, George. You get that, you see a fan at a gimmick table, and they kind of look at you funny, like they know you. But they shouldn't know you because you're nobody.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
So there's that awkward thing of like, they feel like they know you, and you're not sure if you know them or not. But they're sure looking at you longer than most people.
Yes.
But the point of it is, folks, just say hey.
That's exactly right.
Just say hey. Say I like Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. I like Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle the book. I like $5 Wrestling. I like PWX. I like Man Scout Jake. I like it all. Just come up and say I'm not going to curse you out if you give us a compliment.
That's exactly right.
So
that's exactly right. And that is such a good point, Bullet, because that happened that particular night with me when someone had me sign my book, wanted me to sign their book for them, and then they asked me, the next question was, well, will Bullet sign it? And I said, of course. And he said, well, we see him, he looks busy, and then, it was really neat because they're making me think, man, I was wanting your autograph when they got done telling me all this stuff and how important you were.
Well, anybody who says, hey, Bullet, can you do this for me? I'll just do it finally. Especially like, hey, Bullet, come over here, there's some food.
You got that right. So, oh, my gosh, the unwritten word is Bullet, and then, but that was a very good point, Bullet, because this particular gentleman really wanted you to sign the book, and he did feel that way. And of course he
felt awkward, and it's okay.
Yes,
you know, it's okay.
that's exactly
we're here,
right.
we're accessible. I'm usually very busy running around. You, of course, on your shows, you're busy running around. But if it's just like, hey, can you sign this book, or hey, you know, just real quickly.
Yes.
Now, don't wait till the end of the night.
No. That's the thing. I never. We can do a whole
trick.
episode on that. How we're there for sometimes 8, 9, 10 hours, and nobody even comes up to us. But 2 minutes while we're packing up, getting ready to go, and it happened there at the gimmick table with our mask. The mask had been out all night. We go to pack up the mask, and one gentleman come up and says, "You still got the mask out?" And I'm thinking, we've been here for 12 hours.
But a lot of time when we're there, and when it's time, it's show time, things are rolling. We got more than enough time for fans to say, "Hey, thank you."
Yes.
And
another thing, Bullet, that me and you'll touch on here real quick, because we cover it all here on this show, because we don't care. But you know, and I had the request, the one gentleman that wanted a picture made with me and you, and the first question out of their mouth, and I guess, you know, I'm just so out of the loop, it just goes over my head. But he said, "How much does it charge? I mean, how much does it cost to get a picture with you and Bullet?" And it's like when I said, "Oh, nothing. We'll be glad to do it." He was almost took a step back, like I was trying to.
Like we're going to pickpocket.
Oh, exactly. And he like nobody tells him that, but we're just, man, we're what you see is what you get. We probably had these same clothes on,
probably.
But
you know, the big thing is too is like you're a wrestling fan, I'm a wrestling fan, they're a wrestling fan. I mean, there's nothing against that. Nothing. I mean, that's what we are. I've never hid that fact. You've never hid that fact.
That's exactly
and
right.
you know, you want to take a picture with us, and you appreciate by viewing this show and stuff like that, and appreciate by buying this book or buying $5 wrestling or anything from High Spots. You know, that's how you can, you know, if you want to do anything like that, do that. But just support this. This show is free, and a picture with us is free.
That's exactly right. And I think we both, Sonny and Cher, both would be mad if you wanted that picture and you did not ask.
Yeah,
Bullet, you know,
please.
or that autograph. And I just love when they both want us both signing the book, folks. It ain't a stamp. We do personalize it. We do sign it. And I enjoyed Rome. I'm ready to go back. And so is Dad. You don't work, you wrestle. But anyway, just a great time. We're hoping to see everybody back there. Of course, you know, there is no grass that grows under our wrestling boots, Bullet, because we're busy. We got that Fan Fest out of the way. Of course, we got some shows this weekend, but we're gearing up. In 2 weeks, right after Thanksgiving, WrestleCade. You know, what's so amazing is and I didn't answer this, I had a guy email me this week and he said, "Could you give me some information about WrestleCade?" And I didn't even respond. I mean, honestly.
I think information's been given on every day for a whole year.
Buddy, well, you've been living under a rock or what? But I didn't even answer it. I mean, come on, buddy. If you don't know that WrestleCade's taking place, then you're gonna miss it anyway, Bullet. Because come on, buddy, and you know, lazy, get on the internet yourself and look it up if you have not already heard, Bullet. You know it. But I didn't even answer it. We got WrestleCade coming up. We know we got shows this weekend, of course.
Yes.
Friday in Hickory, right?
Hickory, North Carolina, Hickory Convention Center, and then Cabarrus Arena in Concord, North Carolina.
Yes.
And a big weekend of shows. Put a lot of street team work, put a lot of posters up, a lot of $5 coupons are out there, TV commercials. Been really working hard on promoting, and I'm feeling good things.
And you know, I've also had a few people ask already. We mentioned it last week about Freight Train's big Christmas bash.
December 1st.
December the 1st, buddy, right there in Albemarle. So with a lot going on here, Bullet, we're just so glad to be a part of it. But you know, Bullet, real before we get ready to close this thing, you know, we're getting close to Christmas. We're going into Thanksgiving. Everybody's saying, "Come on, George, you got to ease up on the idiots and believe, you know, our idiot bag." And Bullet, you know, I try. I mean, I really do. I try to say, okay, this week we'll give the idiot bag a break. But you know, Bullet, really, I get a call. It was 10 minutes before I pulled in to the White House here, right here in the parking lot.
The White House.
And Bullet, this guy, he had called before. He's interested in our training school here at highspots.com, Range George South Training School. And I thought, well, before I go in, I'm here a little bit early. Done took care of Michaela and her chicken McNuggets. I'll call this guy back. Bullet, this guy was the biggest idiot I've ever met in my life. I thought I talked fast. Bullet, for a solid 15 minutes. He said, let me tell you, exact words, let me tell you about myself. Let me tell you about myself. And he goes in to just this. I rap. I'm a ventriloquist. I do all this kind of greeter at Walmart. He goes through all this kind of stuff. Boy,
and we know how you feel about ventriloquists.
Oh my gosh, I hate him. And he said, I'm a cross. His actual words were, he said, I'm a cross between John Cena. If you can picture John Cena like rapping. That's what this guy's telling me. And I just let him go for just a little bit as I was.
I'll let you go for a minute too.
As I was getting ready to get out of the car, Bullet, as I was getting ready to get out of the car. And finally, and that's who I'm actually, well, two people I'm going to throw into the idiot bag. This guy just came in on the end and got in it, but he actually, I mean, he was telling me everything. I do this, I do that. I've never been trained. I'm a Lumbee Indian, that whatever that means. Bullet. He even told me that. Like that's going to help him get a break on the price. Bullet. But then this is what did it. I said, okay, hold on here for a minute. I said, just shut up for a minute. And he said, okay. I said, out of all that you just told me, I said, my question is, do you have $300? And Bullet, he said, what do you mean? I said, that's my question. I don't care what you've done, what you ain't done. Do you have $300? Just throw the figure out there. He said, what do you mean? That was his exact words. What do you mean? So that pretty much shut that conversation down, Bullet. And so I don't even know his name. I don't even know his name, but he knows it, and he's going in that idiot bag, Bullet, just because he's an idiot. I mean, really, Bullet. And we don't care, Bullet, if you're a rapper. Oh man.
Idiot bags on loan in Alabama.
That's okay.
It'll be back next week.
I love that.
We got the replacement idiot bag.
That's the Christmas edition of the idiot bag, Bullet. But anyway, I want to throw him in it, Bullet, okay? That's the guy that just told me all this stuff, Colombian Indian, that works at Walmart.
Not that we hate Indians. We like Indians.
We love Indians. We love Indians.
Okay.
This particular guy, if he was even an Indian, this particular guy is the one that I really, yes, I really hate right now. Okay? And just because of all that fact, I guess he just wanted me to listen to him, and I finally just stopped it. I said, buddy, do you have $300? And then I just shut it right down. And I did tell him, I said, we train once or twice, a couple days a week, every week. And I swear that idiot said to me, do you mean that I have to drive to Charlotte every week? That's what he told me, Bullet. Listen, folks, I'm gonna throw this at you real quick. Quit wasting our time. We love to train. We train some of the best guys in the world. There's an opportunity for you to get a job and advance your career. But folks, don't waste our time. I mean, really. I don't know what you've heard, what you hadn't heard. This is the greatest training school in the world right here. You will learn more here than you learn anywhere else, folks. And I'm just going to put a plug in for that. But really, and this was not a kid. You can say, well, George, how do you expect a 12-year-old? This was a grown man that was telling me all this bull. And I guess he just thought his list of achievements, whatever they were, was going to impress us. But the bottom line is we don't do this for free. I told him, I said, you're not going to throw me around for free. But then the question was, I don't know what he thought. You know, we're going to fly him to Charlotte? Or we're going to come to him to train? But folks, just get your stuff straight before you even waste our time, is what I'm saying.
You got to put a little bit in. Like people watch a show, they put a little bit of time into watching it.
Yes.
We put a little bit of time to put it in on the web here.
Yes.
So we put a little bit of time for you to enjoy it. You put a little bit of time to enjoy yourself.
That's exactly right.
Nothing is really for free.
That's exactly right, Bullet. And the thing is, if I pursued somebody that I thought was going to train me for free, I wouldn't want to go. The old saying that our grandpas used to tell us, that, like you said, my grandpa and Sher just told us, there ain't nothing for free nowadays. Why would you want somebody? What do you think you're getting if somebody can train you free? That just upset me, Bullet. But on top of that, I know we got to get out of here. But, you know, when I posted that great picture, it was a great picture, folks, I just put up. I was so excited to get a picture made with Scott Hall and 123 Kid, X-Pod. I was just so excited. A lot of friendship, a lot of years there, folks. And, of course, as soon as I posted the picture, some lady, because I'm not prejudiced. I hate men and women. Bullet. I just want to get that out in the open right now, okay? Mm-hmm. But some woman posted, what the heck happened to Scott Hall? He sure don't look like what he used to. Bullet. I think her name was Cynthia, but I'll double check on that. I'll get our, well, we don't have a secretary, but I'll pursue that and I'll get her name. But I'll throw Cynthia in there too, Bullet. I'm not even going to waste a sheet of paper on her, Bullet.
You get stuck in the ultimate idiot bag.
In the ultimate idiot bag, the Christmas edition. But anyway, you know, just for her to say that, I didn't respond to it, but come on, lady. Scott Hall's doing real good. He looked great. I thought, Bullet, looked great. And folks, just shut up. I mean, really, folks. You know, come on. You didn't have to say nothing. But just, what the heck happened to Scott Hall? I think he's doing great. I guess she doesn't get older, Bullet. You know, I guess she looks the same as she always does. You know, come on, folks, shut up. So, 2 people in the idiot bag, Bullet. The book's doing great. Just autographed one today to a good friend, Alex. It'll be in the mail first thing in the morning, coming to you. He said he was a big fan of the show. So, still get the DVD, of course, with every book order. So, a lot going on, Bullet. A lot going on for us, buddy. Sonny and Cher, getting ready to go into Christmas.
That's right.
Christmas special. Sonny and Cher actually used to do a Christmas special. Oh, boy, memories, buddy. Memories.
At the risk of pushing this over 20 minutes, I feel like we need to bring this up because I have a feeling by next week it's already going to be forgotten about.
I'm forgetting. Okay.
Bobby Fulton, Nikolai Volkov.
Bullet. I'm gonna tell you
I think
what.
everybody who's probably seen this online, I think
Yes.
we might as well chime in on this.
Thank
since
you for
we
bringing
are
that.
since we are the innovators.
Yeah, we're the innovators of it, and
figure we might as well comment on it at least real quickly.
Yes, thank you so much. Boy, and I have had a tremendous amount of comments and emails. A lot of people have sent me that video, Bobby Fulton, Nikolai Volkov, of course, without the ring, and asked me my comments on it, boy. And I know guys got to, the boys have got to do what they got to do. I don't know. Honestly, Bullet, it was not. I don't want nobody saying, well, George South done did it and all that kind of stuff, because ours was a special moment. I know a lot of those times you got to make a decision right then on what you're going to do right in there. I knew we wasn't going to disappoint 200 kids for nothing in the world, Bullet. Yeah. And I don't know all the feedback up there.
Yeah, we don't know the circumstances of the situation. There's a lot of other things saying.
Right.
But at the same time, too, Nikolai Volkov was not afraid to wrestle
that's
on
exactly
a mat
right.
in a gym. Nor
That's the thing I want everybody to get out of it.
Whether their intent was one thing or another, they were not afraid to do that, and they did.
That's a very good point, Chair. And I guess what I got out of all of this is, especially up there, is there's a lot of sorry ring crew people. I mean, there's a lot of I'm one of them. I'm the one supposed to brought the ring to my show. I take that back, Bullet. Can we extract that? But we don't. But we don't know all the details. But why the ring didn't show up there, I don't think no one has said whatever.
But at the end of the day, they made a decision they were going to wrestle.
I love that.
Whether it's for this or that.
I love that.
They made the decision that they were going to wrestle
I love
on
that.
a gym mat with all the miles that they put, or they could have grabbed their bags and went home, or
They
they
sure
could have done all
have.
kinds of stuff, but they decided to wrestle.
And see, we've always said this, Bullet. Even if I was sitting in that audience, I would have had a great time. Even with, like at our show.
It wasn't a whole lot different of a match they would have done if they had a ring there.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
They made the best of the situation.
I think so too. And that's all that we can do as professionals. There is no blueprint, folks. There is no guidebook on how this stuff works. It just, you take it. Each show's different, as we've always said. When something comes your way, you fix it. And you do what you had to do for that night, and that's what I feel like they did.
I totally agree with that.
Thank you for bringing that.
I just wanted to touch on that very quickly.
Yes, thank you so much. We covered it all, folks. We covered it all. Thank you.
So we got that pretty quickly, and once again, just as a reminder, George South book is available at highspots.com.
Yeah. Thank you.